The first one was a masterpiece in comparison to this piece of shit. Remember that cliffhanger we were left on from the first movie? Laura ambushed in the tunnel, possibly dead or kidnapped, with a little baby inside of her, Massimo falling to his knees. Well, they said F that storyline. Let's go back to the drawing board. We find Laura sitting there, alive and well. She was apparently rescued, but lost the baby. She had a miscarriage, but hasn't told Massimo. Speaking of Massimo, he is probably the hottest man on the planet, and that is why 99.99999999999% of us are watching this movie, or it's because we like watching really bad things and making fun of them. They get married, they go back to their honeymoon suite, and right on cue, things get X-rated. Finally, Laura dyes her hair back to black. Then there's a montage to cover up the fact that these two probably have nothing to talk about. Everything between them is about sex. I'm not even joking. They go to the beach, sexually. They play golf, sexually. They're swimming in the pool. Oh, and you guessed it. It's sexual. The lesser couple of this movie is showcasing what any average person would look like if they tried to pull off being Massimo and Laura. Seriously. Don't try this at home, guys. Embarrassment is pretty much guaranteed. 20 minutes into the movie and nothing has happened. I feel like Massimo barely said 3 words in this movie. So much of his lines are delivered through voiceover ADR. It's like they realized he barely said shit and went back post-production and were like, we've got to have him say a few things. Okay, baby girl, I understand, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Finally, we get to some plot. Massimo is being overprotective because of what happened before, and it's making Laura feel trapped. Enter the new gardener. I mean, what is this? Desperate Housewives? We're not in 2005 anymore. Let's pick a new career for a homewrecker. Maybe a painter, a plumber, an electrician, someone salt of the earth. So the gardener enters with a montage, walking up like a red flag. He's here to sweep you away and steal you from your man. Massimo buys Laura a clothing line for Xmas, and what does she give him? Another X-rated sex scene. They're like product placement at this point. They have to be there in order for them to get their Pornhub endorsement or something. Like, here's a sex scene, there's a sex scene, everywhere's a sex scene.
Because besides me, no one.
Aw, sweetie, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Laura is pissed off at Massimo because randomly during pillow talk, he's like, I have a brother, and she takes offense to the fact that he never mentioned it. Well, Laura, I never knew you had parents, but here they are, popping up randomly. What's your explanation for that? During another tedious gala event, Laura looks to the balcony and sees Massimo following his ex-girlfriend behind a set of doors. She runs upstairs wondering what's going on, and somehow, all the rooms that are there, felt like there were thousands of rooms, she finds the exact one that Massimo is screwing his ex-girlfriend. Keycard entry and everything. She went inside. Laura runs out of the gala and meets the gardener that she has met once. No build up between the two of them, just once. Massimo, that was barely a slap. Why did he react like that? Isn't he a mafia guy? So we get some unnecessary exposition as to why these parents won't be concerned about where their daughter is. The woman said, don't even try to stop me. Nobody even flinched, mama. No one was going after you. Bomb drop. Was it mic drop? Talk about a revelation. Massimo has a twin. I don't even know what's more shocking. The plot twist itself, or the fact that there are 2 men that fine in this fictional universe. Fake Massimo kills his minion guy for screwing up the plans to kidnap Laura. Why she is so important to these mafia people doesn't make sense to me, but I'm just gonna go with it. Laura is hidden away with this gardener guy who's clearly not a gardener. She cheats on Massimo. Yes, technically, she thought that he did it first, but damn girl, Anastasia Steele would never. So another revelation. This gardener isn't really a gardener. He's part of the side, secondary, local mafia that rivals Massimo's family. And he, too, was sent to get Laura, or to kidnap her, or to just take possession of her. Everyone wants to kidnap this one woman. Please tell me what she's got. Realizing she's been duped yet again, Laura just decides to go with the flow and agrees to meet the gardener's, I'm still calling him the gardener, I didn't catch his name throughout the movie, the gardener's mob boss daddy. When they arrive, Laura goes with the guards, and the gardener goes to meet his father and Massimo to discuss business and exchanging this one woman who's worth billions upon trillions of dollars. As they're talking, the gardener realizes he handed Laura off to the wrong bodyguard and something is amiss. Massimo is horrified. Where's my wife? It's very reminiscent of the first ending of the movie. Like, bro, how do you keep losing her? You know this is a reoccurring theme, so get on top of it, man. Laura is approached by who she thinks is Massimo, but it's actually his evil twin. When she comes to this realization, she tries to get away, but he grabs her, and the ex-girlfriend appears, making it clear that it was a plan all along to get Laura. Yes, majority of this movie was a waste of time, but these 15 seconds made the 2 hours worth it. Save Laura or walk out with drip? I choose the latter. Look at this walk. The crazy twin brother reveals to Massimo that Laura had a miscarriage. Somehow Laura loosens her grip. Clearly she went to the masterclass of that guy on TikTok who was teaching self-defense classes. She breaks free, and as she runs towards Massimo to do what exactly, babe? What was that for? Anyway, she gets shot. Laura is shot. His ex is shot. The crazy twin brother gets shot. I'm just wondering what the hell kind of drugs they were smoking when they made this movie. 2 years and this is the best they could do? Really? Really?